What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. So today we're on my favorite website, Footbin, and we're going to be looking at some investment guides, some tips about players that I think you should probably try to buy in on right now before the price gets too high if you want to make some really good coins. Alright, guys, so we are back, and we are going to be looking at some road to the final cards. So if we click Team of the Week, and it brings us to all Team of the Weeks here. Very good. So we can see our headliners, Team of the Week 19, blah, 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 Team of the Year, Team of the Group Stage. Be careful. This is not what we're looking for. We do not want Team of the Group Stage. We continue on down. We want these. We want these live cards. So I'm going to open one in a new tab. Hello? That's not a new tab. Can we open that in a new tab, please? Oh, apparently they're not on board with that. But anyway, so we are going to look at the road to the final cards. Now, these cards are live. It's important to note that. Now, by live, basically what this means is, actually, we'll go here. We'll go to road to the final, and it'll show us the progression. These cards are dynamic. So, if the team that the player plays on, so in Conte's case, it's Chelsea, if the team progresses in the Champions League or Europa League for the orange cards, like this one down here, Mobile or Corona, if the team progresses in the Champions League, the card will get upgraded as if an in-form upgrade. So this Conte, because Chelsea went from the knockout stages, or from the group stages to the knockout stages, he started at a 90, he moved to a 91. Okay? If Chelsea win their first leg, I'm not sure who they're playing. Let's actually check that. Champions League fixtures. If Chelsea beat Bayern Munich, which you may or may not see as likely, Conte will get up to a 92 with more in the first leg with more stats. If they go through that tie with Bayern Munich, he gets upgraded to a 93. Then it's every stage they advance in the competition. Okay, so they'll get one more upgrade every time they advance in the competition after the first game of the knockout stage. Okay, so same thing with Dybala, same thing with Mane. All of these cards will operate in that same way, except the Europa League. Say Immobile, they have to get through the first, not just the first leg, but the whole first round. Okay, so the point is these cards have the potential to upgrade quite significantly. Now, if we go back to all these Team of the Weeks and we take a look at this squad again, we'll find it here. And we can do it this way. We can duplicate this, we can go back, and then there's two. Perfect. So I actually bought a Conte. Now, I bought a Conte for 900K. He's actually slightly, well, okay, so he's not actually cheaper than that right now. He's been fluctuating between about 895 and 920 over the last few days. Now, his low point was 721. If you bought him in early January for 721, good for you. Most people didn't. There is no hype around these cards right now. No hype at all. But I think you need to get in before the hype, okay? So I am looking at buying Team of the Year Conte. I don't quite have enough for him. So what I did was I bought this Champions League Conte, okay? Now, as we get closer, you can see his average price today was $930. He's cheap right now. Somebody go get that, $893. His average price today was $930, and he's just going to keep going up. See how this has steadily gone up? That's because people are starting to think about the Champions League, okay? So on February 18th, the Champions League is going to be here. Bigger YouTubers than me are going to start talking about these UCL cards soon. I wanted to get this video out before, so anybody who follows me, anybody who catches this video, gets my advice on picking up these cards. This is going to happen for every single card. As we get closer over the next 3 weeks or so, these cards are going to rise in price. They're going to continue this. This Conte was selling, before he got upgraded, mind you, for $1.3 million. He got upgraded, and then he crashed. Do not wait until these cards get upgraded again. Don't wait until the game, until the result of the game. Don't gamble on that result. The same thing's going to happen. Sell them before. Chelsea played their game, okay? Let's look. Let's look at Chelsea. Oh no, can we not see Chelsea matches? Can we go back? Yes, this was the Champions League. This was the Champions League. They played on 12/10. Look at when his price crashed. Just a couple days after when he got upgraded, okay? So on the 10th, they won their game. He held his price for a couple days, and then he got upgraded, and he crashed, okay? So that same thing is going to happen every time they get upgraded. Sell him right before or just as they're winning the game. Then everybody's going to sell. But if you sell before everybody else sells, you're going to get this maximum price. Now, I would not be surprised if this Conte gets back up over 1 million coins. You make 10% profit on this Conte, 100,000 coins on this Conte. That is good money. Plus, you can use him in your team for a little while. Now, excuse me, it's not just Conte that we're looking at, okay? Now, let's look at another one I really like is Voss. I bought a Voss today for 75K, okay? Now, this card was... 75K is about as high as he's been. Now, this was when he played his game right here. He's going up and down because people have realized this is a good card, even though he may not seem like it. He will go up in anticipation of the next game. If you look, Valencia is playing Atalanta. A lot of people are going to peg Valencia to win that that tie. Even if they just win the first game, Voss is going to go up a rating, just as we saw before. Now, people are going to buy into that hype. They're going to buy this card. They're going to want to have a piece of this card. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes up over 100K because an 86 Voss is going to look very dangerous if he's already 85, right? So I just want you guys to be on the lookout. Voss is one I recommend. Conte is one I recommend. Coleman could be one. That's a little bit iffier for me. Just make sure that your team is actually still in the Champions League. David Neres is not, so be careful of that. Juan Jesus might actually be a good buy. I don't know who Roma are playing, but even if they're playing somebody good, they're gonna rise in the hype. I promise. This Jadon Sancho was way cheap. He was like 180 earlier today. Yeah, see, prices are already rising. You need to get in on this now. Jadon Sancho 3 weeks ago. Jadon Sancho a week and a half ago was 130. He's gone up to 204. People are already starting to buy into this and realize this. So you got to get in quick. Buy these guys today. All right? If you have the coins, buy these guys today. In 2 weeks from now, you're going to be making tons of coins. I can almost guarantee it. Please don't kill me if it doesn't happen because it makes sense, okay? This is what's logically going to happen. Now, if we look, can I see Team of the Weeks from FIFA 19? How do I do that? Can I go to all Team of the Weeks? It's FIFA 20. Can I go to FIFA 19? Do we know anybody who had a road to the final last year? I know I can see the screen. Dang. I'm going to cut here, and I'm going to find the road to the final last year, and I'm going to show you some graphs from that to kind of support my point. All right, guys, so we are back with a perfect example of exactly what I was talking about. This is this Champions League live card, the same as the ones we were just looking at, the road to the final, the UCL live cards, okay? This is a Virgil van Dijk. Now, he had a billion versions last year because he had a great year. But let's look at his graph, okay? He comes out in early December, whatever, comes out, so that's his price. Now, there's no Champions League games all through, excuse me, late December and January, okay? So he's hovering around 600K, goes as low as 500K. Now, we go to today, okay? Sunday, January 27th. 500 in, can we get to Sunday? Okay, Saturday, January 26th. Oh, no. Okay, well, you get the idea, okay? January 27th. Oh, my God, this is killing me. There we go. We're on it. Sunday, January 27th. Very good. So the day I'm recording this is January 27th, okay? He was 571K. Now we slowly move along. He goes up, he goes up, he goes up. And then when they play the Champions League games, February 14th, he was 800K. He was almost 300K more expensive. And then again, gets upgraded, crashes, just as I was talking about. The claims I'm making are supported by facts from last year. This is what happened. Same thing. Then the next round comes. He dips again. You grab him here. And then his price goes up, 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 up. Little mini crash again. Up, 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 up for the next round. Crash again. Same thing is going to happen. Okay? Now, there are other cards that look like this. Let's go find another one. Let's look for UCL Live. I'm just looking through here because I can't really sort by it, so we're going to look. All we see is icons right now. Some of these cards got very high rated. Some of them didn't, obviously. So we're going to look through for another one. Come on. Got to have one here somewhere. UCL Live. I should have pulled this up before. Apologies for that. But I do just want to show you guys one more graph, just so you guys are totally aware that this really is supported by facts. So let's look at Cavani. Not even like a meta card, right? I bet you he did the same thing. Look at this. Okay, now PSG must have got knocked out here because he never recovered again. But you see what I'm saying? So he comes out, he was high, he goes down. January 27th, look how cheap he was, 239. 3 weeks later, 486. You can make 200K a card on this Cavani, okay? Excuse me. I promise you these cards will go up. It's supported by data from last year. They're already going up. We may have missed the buy window already, but if you get them right now, they may be a little more expensive than they could have been, but you will make coins, okay? You will make coins if you don't mind putting this into these cards for a week or two, okay? So again, I think Conte is good for high budget guys. I think Voss is very good for, excuse me, low budget guys. I think Sancho and Allen are good for like the mid budget guys. If we look at Road to the Final 2, I think Torreira could be an interesting one. I think that's actually a really good CDM. He could be a good mover. Depay could be a good mover. Partey could be a good mover. Marquinhos as well. I like a lot. This Alba, people were paying almost 1 million coins for him when he first came out, weren't they? No, they weren't. 779. Okay, so we know that's kind of his ceiling. That's kind of what people would pay for him. And right now, you could have got him yesterday for 663. That's a guy I could think about picking up, right? Because I know he's going to get even higher. Like, if we look back at Cavani, he came out at 405. He ended up selling for 508. He was higher than even his initial price. So these cards will go up. You can make money on these cards. I think I've just inspired myself to go out and put the rest of my million coins into a few of these cards. I'm going to go do that right now, guys. So I hope this video helps you. I hope it helps you make some coins. If you know anybody that wants to invest, please share this tip with them. Share this video with them. If this video helps you or you think it'll help you, please leave a like. Get subscribed to the channel for more videos like this. I'm going to be coming out with some more trading tips if I can, and definitely more player reviews. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps. I promise you it'll make coins if you follow these tips, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Thanks. Bye.